It's often the case that we know exactly what is wrong in our lives. We know what we can do to get better, no matter how little, but we find ourselves waiting on somebody, waiting on something from somewhere, or on some situations to change before something changes in our lives. We sit in a place where we don't want to be there, but we don't help ourselves out of that place. For some reason, we put the blames on other people, and we expect that someone, in some cases, someone that we do not know is going to come and move us out of this problem. We hope that things will change. We wish for them to change. And just with this hope, we expect that things will be fine. My dear friends, the moment you realize that the person you've been waiting for is you, the helper you've been waiting for is you, the promoter, validator you've been waiting for is you, if you don't stand up for yourself, you cannot be very sure that someone will do that to you. When you have a dream, when you have a vision, understand that that dream and vision has been given to you. You're special because of that. The world may not perceive it the way you perceive because you have your own unique perspective, your own unique spark, your own unique dimension of appreciating things. And the universe whispers to you in a different way. Don't wait on people to validate your dreams. Even your mentors, your role models, those you look up to, it is not always that they understand where you're coming from or your particular perspective. If you dream about something big, let no one talk you out of it. I've shared this over and over. When you take responsibility for who you want to become, when you decide that where you are in the world has happened because of your own negligences or of the things you have done, then you can also decide that where you are going to be is your own invention, your own creation. You take over tremendous power for your future and even for the future of the world because your actions transcend beyond you. When you take responsibility, you negate forces out of your own self to control you. You take a lot of power from the world and you feel totally empowered. The future is not totally out of your control. It might seem to be out of your reach, but it is within your control. And what you do today, what you say today, how you act today, is going to somehow affect how tomorrow is going to look like. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday. You might have failed many times. You might have even succeeded. That's okay. Your failures and your success finished last night. Today is a new day. If you failed, you can begin winning from now. The next years of your life can be determined by a decision you take today. And even if you won, and so what? Don't rest on your laurels. Even if you are the best in your particular circle or bubble or space, don't rest there. Let your challenge be you. Keep on moving forward. Measure your success in life in terms of how you get better based on who you were previously. What I mean is that if tomorrow you are better than today, that's fine. And if today you are better than yesterday, that's fine. It doesn't matter if you are still failing. But even if you are failing at a minor degree, that is progress for you. According to Earl Nightingale, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. It means that you become successful when you know what you want and you are striving and making waves towards that particular place where you want to be or to achieve that particular thing that you desire. And everyone can do this. Wherever you find yourself in the world, know that you're one decision away from your greatness. Make the decision today. Don't postpone till tomorrow what you can do today. Your destiny is too wonderful for you to delegate it to the future. Take the steps now. Be the change you want to see in the world. Utilize all that the universe has given to you. You got miracle working power. You have tremendous energy and facilities within you. And to whom much is given, much is required. Let me go biblical on you. To whom much is given, much is required. Build strategies. Have plans, clear, concise, and compelling plans. Understand that vision without action is hallucination, and action, for it to actually to be fruitful, should follow a strategic plan. Take your time and map your territory. Don't map a small territory. Map a great territory. A territory that requires that for you to achieve it, you become something out of it. The most important thing, fellas, is not what you're going to get in life. It is who you become by striving bigger, by launching out of your comfort zone, by going there to the arena of life, by contributing as much as you can, and by craving to become the best possible that you are meant to be, or the best possible that man or woman can be. I learned from the great Oprah Winfrey that the common denominator of the human existence is for us to become the best, the biggest, the most that we are supposed to be, is to live the most meaningful and exhaustive life, is to express a human presence that is capable of giving all that is brought to the world. My friend, Leslie Brown, shared one day with us that the richest place in the world is a graveyard. And before him, I think it was Dr. Miles Monroe who said the same thing, that the richest place in the world is not the diamond fields in Angola or the gold mines in South Africa or the oil fields of Iran. The richest place in the world, the wealthiest place in the world is a graveyard, is a cemetery. Because there in the cemetery, you can see dreams that were not realized, stories that were not told, inventions that were not made, journeys that did not happen, dances that did not see the lamplight. You can hear about stories, history that was not written. He believed that in the graveyard there is someone there who died with a cure for HIV. And I think that there is someone who died with a cure for malaria. We all come with the power to transform the world. We all come with the credentials to edit reality. But many people don't realize this. They spend their life, their time in just trying to be like anyone else. They struggle to be like someone else, forgetting that being original is the key. I don't refuse. You can conform, but conform with the intention of reforming. Follow today because you want to lead tomorrow. Don't just follow to be a follower for the rest of your life. Be a student and learn. Then use what you have learned to tailor towards who you are as a person, and understand that if it does not emanate from you, from your own roots, it will be ephemeral. It will be non-permanent. This is your world. You have the right to be here. You're not here on probation. You're not a volunteer victim. You're here to manifest ultimate greatness in the world. You're invited by the universe to work on yourself so that this universe can express through you, because you are a messenger from the universe. You're a loop of a genetic confluence. A lot has come down from your ancestors to craft you. Can you imagine that you had 2 parents, 4 grandparents, 8 great-grandparents, 16 great-great-grandparents, and that is how the tree diagram goes. And from all of these people, the best of the best was selected to come back and craft you, to come down and craft you. And you spend your time doubting, worrying, being fearful and bashful. Stop the doubts and start the action. Doubting people cannot change the world. Doubting people don't begin movements, and doubting people don't even ask for races. That should not be you. Have very great and threatening goals, very gigantic goals. Let your goals help you to go out of your comfort zone. It was Norman Vincent Peale who wrote the book, The Power of Positive Thinking. He said, shoot for the moon. If you miss, you find yourself amongst the stars. According to my friend Leslie Brown, most people fail in life not because they aim too high and miss, but because they aim too low and catch. Be wary of the comfort zone. Dreams go there to die. Please, let a day not pass without you taking a step forward, no matter how little. And this should be intentional. Progress and success is not something that happens by chance. It's something that happens because you intentionally and deliberately, consciously make it to happen, to succeed and to progress. It's an uphill thing, and you never drift uphill. So those who are just expecting, hoping, waiting to succeed without doing something concretely towards that, are planning to become disappointed. For you to become ultimately successful, you have to pay the price, to endure a burden, to accept the sacrifice. Do it. And there is no better time to succeed than now, the 21st century, because the resources are there for you. Look at the online resources that are there for you to use. I call, for example, YouTube the best university in the world. There I meet my teachers. I attend seminars. There I meet some of the greatest spirits who ever patrol the earth. I listen to their talks. I read their books for free. So we don't need to go to Cambridge, to Yale, to Oxford or Stanford today before we come back with life-saving knowledge. By using YouTube very, very well, just for 6 months, you can transform yourself at the marketplace and be unrecognizable. The question is not who are you, it is what do you bring? What solutions do you bring? What questions do you answer? What value do you contribute to the world? What is happening to humanity because of you? I define success as a life that feels fulfilled because it has changed other lives. A life that is contributive. A life that makes a difference. Someone who comes around and understands that they have to transcend beyond themselves. That something good, something great should happen to a child far away from their geographical boundaries and from their time because of the efforts that they put. We can all engineer the future. We can all edit reality because the reality we have has been given to us by people. Some of them not even as smart as we are, but they believed in themselves. They trust in their journey, and they knew that they had that power to redefine things and to weave the tapestry of the future. That's power you have as well. You're ignorant about who you are. You've been sitting on your superpowers, on your decisions. And whether you are aware of that or not, the power is there for you to use. Start using it today and know that the raw material for creativity, the formless from which every form emanates, is still there and today at your command. Make the best use of it. Impossibility is just a word. Creativity can birth new reality into existence. Take precedence over this. Take steps forward. Dream it. Aim for it. Face it. Fix it. And give it to the world. It is your time, your place, and your turn to move the world for good. Stop waiting, keep acting. It is your time. Remember that the person you've been waiting for all your life has been you. And the universe is waiting on you